Hey guys. First thing, as long as I'm up here, public service announcement. 3 years ago, I created a student group and we put on Israel Week. We did like a week of really fun cultural events. And this is the third one. And Saturday night's our big concert. Salita Lindo, 11 o'clock. Come see Y Love. He's an African-American Jewish rapper. So yeah, so 11 o'clock at Salita Lindo. Also, I was going to be sentimental, and I realized you've all already seen me cry. So I wrote a poem instead. Last year, like Sarah said, I was a spirit coordinator, so there's a couple jokes from last year, so if you're new, just pretend like you know what I'm talking about. Alright. Here's a poem I wrote, I decided to bring, to let you all know that I'm finally graduating. Sometimes it takes 4, sometimes it takes 5. After 6 long years, thank God I'm still alive. I started KU class of 2009, then 2010, but hey, 11 is fine. You know I'd stay much longer because I never want to go, but my parents are finally kicking me out that door. Freshman year was great, had my first girlfriend. Why haven't I had another one since then? Sophomore year flew by, grew an addiction to Taco Bell, so I took a year off, moved to Israel. Everyone knows I'm a big KU fan. Missing the championship was not part of the plan. But I know secretly it probably spared my life, because I've been hanging from flagpoles and taking strangers to be my wife. First thing I did at KU made some people say ew. I jumped into Potter's Lake after we beat Mizzou. I didn't care though, because I said no way. Woke up the next morning, cover of the UDK. I could talk forever about all the crazy stuff, but I'm gonna move on because enough is enough. So now let's fast forward to my senior year, part 2. Got a call from Michelle to come and interview. I thought she was great and Tom was so cool. I didn't know such a great organization existed at our school. They got a new position called the Spirit Chair. The first thing I told them, I used to work at Build-A-Bear. Then I met Susan, and I knew she had worry because she recognized me from an SUA Spirit bus I took freshman year to see us play at Missouri. Well, after that game, I said some things I probably shouldn't. Told a Mizzou girl that KU guys could do things Mizzou guys couldn't. I smiled and told her I'd matured a little bit, and I would give it my all, and I would never quit. Well, they gave me the job, and look at us, UA, you're hanging out with Matt Rissian every single day. The office was cool when I first arrived, then I met Justin Saylor, and I wanted to hide. Then Megan Doe came in, and by the end of the day, I knew all the words to Party in the USA. My assistant coordinator, named Sarah Murphy, together we were goofy and really quite quirky. And at the homecoming game, it was cold, a bit nippy, but that didn't stop me from dressing up as a hippie. I learned real fast, office hours are for work only, and when you're in the office, you will never be lonely. And now that I'm done, I can proudly admit, I was on Facebook way more than quite a little bit. So many events go on in such little time. I can't believe how many things I've come up to run. And if you're sitting there thinking this is starting to be a bore, well, there's only 3 verses left, 7 less than my Dancing with the Stars score. Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, it's a shame, SUA, that I had to get beat by my friend Baby J. But during the tournament, who did everyone see? Not Baby J. Holy cow, it was me. So yeah, I cried and made Mizzou profile pics, but I used Outline at the bars to pick up all the chicks. You know I'm just playing, I'm really a classy guy. Still can't get a date with Molly either though, no matter how hard I try. To the amazing board...
It's not that hard. I'm just kidding, gosh dang it.
Love you, Molly. To the amazing board, thanks for all that you do. You really have an amazing impact on student lives at KU. To the coordinators and ACs, your hard work is inspiring. And all the advisors, they did a great job of hiring. You see, now that I look back on my years at this place, there are so many memories and things to embrace. And at the end of this poem, there's just one thing to do. Rock Chalk SUA Hawk. Go KU.